Yeah, guess who's this is? Yours.
There's no more pizza, and we are going to get them tucked into bed.
My love, yep. You know it, girlfriend.
Ready to get us started, it's Kane York, and we are underway at AT&T Stadium.
Here, you couldn't cancel that.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Haley!
I know, sweetie, but you're safe here with Gabby, and look, all of your other siblings are around us too. Even Cookie is here. If you need anything during the night, you can get up and come into my room, okay?
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive, and he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
We got you too.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Prescott. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Open man is Noah Brown. And they're going to get this up to midfield. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptive right there of how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job of containment, but they were still able to continue to bring such strong pressure without letting him escape. But how about those guys in the secondary as well? Kept the coverage tight, faster to the receivers, and left no real options for him to throw it downfield.
Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for, and it's 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the 1st. Now Prescott on 4th down. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Prescott. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Throwing, Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And the Browns are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one, and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now the play fake, and it's Watson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. His pressure gets there this time for the sack. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
What did you just have to say?
Here we go on 4th.
They don't slice too.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
That's the 5th time you said when you're wrong.
Predictably, it doesn't pay off. And ball possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They go down the again. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Prescott. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Elliott not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. They'll try again with Elliott. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Now Prescott. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
The kick by Maher is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
Out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Dorrance Armstrong just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Watson's throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Watson. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson, another completion here to Hunt. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Watson looks to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Browns. Deshaun Watson finding Amari Cooper. And the Browns have moved out in front. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased, and they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Now Prescott. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And that will set him up in excellent shape. First and goal at the 9-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. Following the fumble recovery, Watson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern.
The ball don't lie. There shouldn't have been a fumble on my half. That's why that happened.
Blitz control.
Yeah,
the ball don't lie.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Prescott's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
This was a nice example of the offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
A first down throw for Prescott. And this one's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue.
Y'all be having some wild games.
Passing production has led to a lack of points.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw is Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. They'll throw again. Prescott. And that is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
4th down, Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Another try after the first down sack. Watson looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing is...
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Watson's throw hauled in by Bell. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Watson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Micah Parsons able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. On fourth down, Watson looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just past the 35. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter. But now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking to throw. Prescott on the move to it. And he can't find anywhere to
Bro, I'm trying to throw it, and he still gets sacked. Really trying to throw it away.
Picks up his second sack of the afternoon. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak in the...
It's cool. Let's go.
You should come along with us.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And they're able to get this one across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. To throw is Watson. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 37. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back at their own 17. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
Let's go. We're going to 54 right here.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And some room to work. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. 85 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, sometimes, Brent, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. Prescott off play action. Rolling to his left. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On 2nd down, Elliott. Had a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Again, it's Elliott. And this time he'll get down close to the goal line, but not quite in as he stopped at the 1-yard line. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And it's going to be batted down and will go the other way with a football. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. The Browns drive about to get started. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And some room to roam now. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 91 yards. And the Browns use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Dak. And his pass incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Prescott. Able to find Gallup. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Now Prescott. That's complete to Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Here's Prescott. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Dak. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. To throw, Prescott. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And the Browns are going to have it here just past the 25. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. And Watson's going to throw it here. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Watson, off play action, steps away. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room.
It's another one. We got another one.